Hello, what's going on, beautiful people? I hope you all are doing well this beautiful Monday morning. Hope you all had a great weekend. We're going to do a reading. I have some channeled messages. If this message resonates, I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Everything I say is not meant for everyone. Maybe some of the stuff I say is meant for you, and some of the stuff I say doesn't. My readings typically build up. So if you're not into, if you're like into quick messages or I guess straight to the point, because my messages don't typically, I pack a lot of little things in it. Whatever happens, happens. So felt necessary to say that, so that is significant. So I jot down things that come to me, whether in my mind, things that I've seen, things that I've thought about, then are confirmed with something else. So this could pertain to you, it could not. So the first thing we have here is the summer of 2005 is significant. Something about someone's next door neighbor. Could be a couple, but not necessarily. It could be a couple, meaning it doesn't have to be like a husband and a wife. If you like Google people who've lived together for years and they're not married, they could be sisters, they could be friends, roommates, whatever, but they'll start to group them as these people could be a couple because they've lived together for so long. So next door neighbors who are a couple, a pair. Something about moving to Florida could be significant. Something about next door neighbor whose parent has cancer, specifically a father, but it could be a mother. This couple are very helpful, very kind people. They do a lot for the people around them. Something could also be significant about someone selling someone a car, or selling someone a car. I guess whatever, sell someone something. You know how like I did that with my friend once, where she sold me her car because I was getting the insurance for her car in my name. She couldn't get insurance, and she sold me her car for $1. I think, was it $1? Yeah. And then we did the same when I returned it back to her. So something about a favor for a friend could be significant. Something could be significant also about paperwork and someone using your information. Someone's name could be Tiffany. This story I remember now. Tiffany Cole could be significant. And she had a boyfriend. His name was Reggie Sumner. No, I'm sorry, that's a lie. The neighbors were Reggie Sumner and Carol Sumner. Tiffany Cole. Tiffany Cole was the young neighbor whose dad was sick. Tiffany's boyfriend, his name was Michael Jackson. That name has been coming up a lot for us lately. So Michael or Jackson could be significant. These people, Reggie and Carol, moved to Florida, and they sold their car to Tiffany, the next door neighbor who they helped. And then Tiffany, after her father passed away, started to go downhill, got involved with Michael Jackson, not the singer. And she got on drugs and shit. So she was hard up for some cash, and she thought about Reggie and Carol because they invited her out to stay. So their kindness was met with disruption, despair, disregard for their life. Jacksonville, Florida could be significant. Charleston, South Carolina could be significant. Georgia, Russia, and Mexico could also be significant. Something about hanging with a new crowd of people is significant. When she started hanging with this crowd of people, she became addicted to the big C in terms of drugs, drinking. She started committing petty crimes, selling drugs, probably getting high on her own supply. And the relationship with her and Michael was said to be a match made in hell. Someone she always had to be that way, right? Because how do you so quickly turn on someone who helped you and your dad in your time of need? And no, this is like the Three of Swords card in the Hoodoo Tarot. This particular part I'm about to tell you. Because in that card, it's like someone passes away in the card, or in the story for the card. There's a dog, there's a grave, there's a guy sitting up against a tree with 3 knives in his heart. So someone has passed away, he's lost someone. He's also been attacked. And now there's a dog pissing on the grave of the person that he loves. I don't know. Was he the bad person? The one visiting the grave? Because that's crazy. Or was the person who died not that kind of a person? Or it could just be karma. I don't know, but pissing on someone's grave seems very disrespectful. Just as disrespectful as like spitting in somebody's face. Like if you don't expect a stomp to the ground after that, I don't know what you're thinking is gonna happen. Because that's nasty. Anyway. So this with the so this story is, oh, I was about to tell you. God, you see how I get so off track? So they go to Florida, Michael Jackson and Tiffany Cole go to Florida to visit Reggie and Carol. Because Reggie and Carol said to Tiffany, anytime she wanted to come and get away, she can. So Tiffany remembered that and was like, yo, they got money. Let's go see about them. Her and Michael Jackson get to their house, and sure enough, they have money. They have the money that Tiffany paid them for the car, which they stole. That's added salt to the wound. That's that pissing on someone's grave. You stole back the money that you paid for the car, and you stole other things from them, and you also they were buried alive. Buried alive together. They died together. So Tiffany and Michael are a match made in hell. Look at what we did. You hear Drake. So this story here has to do with that football player that red rummed his girlfriend. What is his name? Darren. He red rummed his girlfriend, and then he used ChatGPT to try to cover up the red rum. Like, so that is significant. People are very, very comfortable with using ChatGPT as if there are no like dire consequences to that. First of all, ChatGPT is a AI, artificial intelligence. It gets more intelligent as it interacts with you because it learns. We learn from each other. So the AI is also learning from you and getting smarter and generating more information and using ChatGPT to cover. He asked what he should talk to the police about or how he should speak to the police. And I can't remember the other question that he asked, or there might have been more than those. But like, there are people that use this ChatGPT at their job. That makes you mindless. It takes away your ability to critical think. And then in the future, when AI and robots and ChatGPT are taking over people's jobs, they're going to be like, wait, but why? Why pay you if you're going to use ChatGPT to do the work? I mean, it only makes sense if I'm a boss and I know that my employees are utilizing that to get their work done. Why do I need the body in the office? But it's becoming very popular. So something could just be very significant about being mindful of that. Something about the NFL or NBC could be significant. Those initials. The names Mary, Darren, Derek, Gabrielle, Lee, Isabella, Nina, Luther, Paul's, Paul with an S. Natalie, Stan, and Stanley are significant. 1529 is also significant. The number 1 is significant. 269 is significant. 93 and 39, 7 months specifically is significant. Oh, okay. I do remember all of these now that we're talking about them. This actually says it, so I know. This is The Bold and the Beautiful 2005. So I used to watch The Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless. Typically the ones that came on Channel 2 and Channel 4. I wasn't really a big General Hospital and All My Children. Like, that was back in the day. I know. Some of you don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's all good. But this was on YouTube, so maybe. The guy's channel is Victor, Viktor 21771. And he plays old clips of The Bold and the Beautiful. So the names Thorne Taylor, Kareem Joyce, Naomi, Rick, Ridge, Brooke, Stephanie, Joneth, Eric, and Forrester are significant. Something is significant about lawyers and a company takeover or family takeover. Yeah, ran through the family. Oh, ran through the family. So, the premise of this is Stephanie then came through and was like, yo, Brooke and Eric is her ex-husband. Brooke is his new wife. She like, look, Brooke, Eric, I know y'all did your little thing with Forrester or whatever, but this shit is mine. Forrester is a design company they have. She's like, this is me. She got her people there. The lawyer said this belongs to her. And Eric and Brooke are upset because, though, they built the business. Eric built it. Brooke came in because Brooke was a lot younger than Eric. Like, Eric and Stephanie with, like, straight gray hair and shit. And Brooke still blonde and beautiful. So, you know, the bold and the beautiful. But Brooke was out there doing her thing. So she was like, yo, Brooke was like, no, I'm not leaving. Like, you're not going to kick me out. Like, is this a thanks I get? Yo, why Stephanie hit up with, yo, you done had both my sons and my husband twice, bitch. That ain't thanks enough? What? Yo, Brooke, you getting down like, you running through the whole family? The father and his 2 sons? What? Somebody has that type of energy. But Stephanie was like, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not bullshitting with you. Brooke, you got this place looking like trash. And this is Stephanie. all this naked shit, all this que tú no queda promiscuous behavior. You in here like tú no queda. We trying to, what did she say? We're trying to promote a positive body image. We want women to feel good about themselves and not to have to feel as if they have to show half their ass in order to feel sexy, to feel sensual, to feel good about who they are and the skin that they are in. She was saying how, and I don't know if she meant this or not, but she was saying how, you know, Brooke was coming from her own perspective. Brooke is young, blonde hair, blue eyes, you know, thin about the waist, got little, you know, little A-cup boobies. You know, she fits that image of an aesthetic that is very, very acceptable. So she utilized her platform, which is her, in order to appease what was desired by get to know, because you have women who love to dress like that too, but it was, I guess, giving off the perception that you had to be that small or that young or that get there no fear blonde and blue-eyed to be able to be that attractive or that sexy. So they just wanted to change, she wanted to change the image. And I mean, she also wanted to stick it to Brooke and her husband, because apparently he left her for Brooke twice. So she was like, fuck Brooke, fuck Eric. I'm gonna be out here doing this thing. Something about 40 years is significant. And something about someone's hard work not being successful. So maybe this hard work had something to do with doing something not the wrong way. Get there no fear though. I won't say the wrong way, because due to your perception, you chose the best action for yourself. So it was like putting a lot of hard work into something that didn't pan out at the end. It almost feels like no energy is wasted. So I'm going to say that first. But in your eyes, your perception is that this was wasted energy. I put all this time and work into this and I gained nothing. But no energy is wasted. So you gained a new perspective. You gained a lesson. So yeah. So I don't know. That is all that we have for this particular. 144 and 114 is significant. 14% may be significant, like specifically. So yeah. So I guess we'll just get some. I said these names already. I guess we'll get some Cheque de la Morte. Some cards. Let's see what's pop locking. See what's pop locking. We got Montel Jordan. The name Jordan could be significant. Montel could be significant. The name of this song is Falling. Flesh and Bone. Falling for you. Somebody could be falling for you. Oh, look. The Fool card. That's falling. Taking a leap of faith. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith. And the Page of Wands, it gives me like, it gives me like starting up a lawnmower, like you revving up the engine. This is like revving up the action, revving up the energy. If this is the Ace of Cups I see, what? And if this is the Chariot. I thought it was the Lovers, but it's the Chariot. This is forward movement. Oh, shit. Look at you. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. This is, quita no, a second chance or a restart. Pages makes me think of more of a second chance. Like, you got the Ace of Cups before, and get the no fear, maybe it didn't work out the way it panned out. So when you get the Page of Cups, it could be like, let's do this again. Let's try this again. Maybe the first time was the wrong place, but the right person. Wrong time, but the right person. But this is someone who wants to start something new up. And this is the King of Pentacles. This could very well be something to do with your job or something to do with something you are working on, something that you're trying to create. It could have something to do with cars, something to do with the public eye. This could be something to do with school. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It makes me think of leveling up, graduating. Whatever you're graduating from is walking you into a successful energy, recognition. This could be people who have seen you work on something for a long time with the Knight of Pentacles. And it's like seeing someone. Okay. So there's this couple I follow, Tara Hunter. Right now, her husband's name doesn't come to me. But they're in the Olympics. He has his legs are missing. So he has the legs. They look like the letter Z almost, or maybe an S. I don't know what they're called. They're metal. He's able to run all those, so he competes. And she does, is that the javelin? They throw the thing, she runs. No, she runs. I think she does throw stuff too. But I think she runs and then does the jumping thing into the sand. But someone in the comments when I was watching that video the other day was saying how great it is to see them together. They've been married for maybe 3 or 4 years now. And she was saying how it was good seeing them together and how she's been following Tara ever since she was in high school or something like that. I don't know. But it's like watching someone grow from this high school student who's just really learning how to come into their own, and now seeing someone dominate, because she's a world champion. She has medals. He has medals. And they're in training now. So something about the Olympics could also be significant. But this is you planting the seeds along the way for however long it took. This Pentacles energy gives me years. So this is years of you reaching this position here. This is your hard work paying off. But someone else's hard work isn't paying off. Maybe someone was trying to work against you. It could be, the years could be that you were healing, just, taking baby steps. Or it could be that someone, look with the devil. Get that off here. Someone was trying to steal your shine, steal your sun, steal your main character energy. Someone's trying to steal your main character energy, but you free-falled. Because look at this. The 7 of Swords with the devil. Shit. With the Queen of Pentacles. Trying to steal your position. Because we have the King of Pentacles over here. It could be if this was a relationship and you're married or in a very serious commitment with someone. I don't know. I don't get those type of issues like cheating or doing something with someone else, or it could be like a difference in terms of how you grow. They're both in the Pentacles energy, which is grounded energy. They're together, but they're like two trees. So they have their own roots. They have their own leaves, their own branches. They grow differently, but they complement each other. They're not invasive in terms of the roots can't be, the roots, each of their roots can be in the same soil and cohabitate. Cohabitate? cohabitate, whatever. They could be together. But it was like someone with the Seven of Pentacles was trying to steal your soil, maybe? Yeah, I'm bothered though. Because I want to say we saw this, and then this. So someone's strategizing to try to tempt you. And your eyes are closed. You see how that color that she has on? It's like a turquoise color, blue-green color. Yesterday I was in a dollar store and I saw this, and that reminded me of my mother because she liked fans. She liked fans. But look at this. It's like that similar color. And this fan has butterflies on it. Someone's trying to stop you from growing. Stop you from being able to fly. Being able to open up and be seen. Almost like a, what is that? You know the bird that, it opens up its feathers, and is it a peacock? Yes, a peacock. Something about you transforming, changing. Someone's trying to stop that. Trying to stop your growth, or trying to stop you from knowing something with this. I don't know. Because let's just get some cards. Because I don't know what's going on here. But somebody was trying to stop something. But there's no stop. There ain't no stopping us now. But that's so dope that the freaking Fool is there. We were talking about falling. Falling for you. Maybe someone's falling for you again. Falling in love with you all over again. Finding reasons, more reasons to fall deeper in love. Could be significant. Someone's head is hurting. Oh my God. The Empress. Someone's head is hurting over the Empress. Creation. Look, and then she has a world in her stomach. More conflict. Conflict surrounding you and your love. The love you give or the love you receive. The Empress is about a receiving energy. So someone is in their head about the love you receive. It almost like this person, this is you like being able to move past whatever to get to this energy, and someone's head is hurting. So you have people in the energy of like, what the fuck is going on? How is this person really moving? But then you have someone else, maybe someone's, who are like, wow, the way this person moves, it has people, it's like their head is hurting. I don't know. Maybe confused. I was going to say maybe confusion. Could be love. Very well. The Lovers and the King of Cups. And you see how he's putting his hand in that cup. Like he wants to get his fingers wet. Pause. Like he wants to get his fingers wet. Something could be significant about the difference in your complexions. She's very light compared to him. Someone could have locks or very long hair. A lot of wisdom could be significant. Someone could be older but look younger. He has gray hair. He has like touches of gray, but his hair is like all the way gray. So something about someone removing their locks, or maybe going from this style to locks, could be significant. Color red is also significant. So in the background of this energy is how this person feels, their heart. Oh, wow. It makes me feel like you are this person's world. This guy, this King of Cups, has his eyes closed and it's like fantasizing about this energy, about this closeness. It's not about sexual energy. It's about intimacy. It's about how you make someone feel, how you touch them, how you kiss them, how you caress them, how you make them feel safe in your arms. Someone is afraid of that energy with the King of Cups, like wanting to put his hand in the cup, but afraid. Something about putting in work could be significant, or someone loves the way you work. That could also, doesn't necessarily mean sexual energy. It could very well, we have the Lovers, but it's also contractual. So with the Eight of Pentacles here, this could be what you do for your job, or what you do that you put a lot of passion into. Something that you create. Candles, herbs, you could write, you can speak, you can grow flowers. Anything you do, possibly with your hands as well, because her hands are touching his dreads. Like you touch the antennas in people. Your hair is like an antenna. It picks up communication. So the way you communicate with people touches them in a way that it's like they don't get like with that, the Eighth of Fool. With the Five of Swords card where the guy was holding his head, it were birds above him. Like all these messages were like fucking with him. He's like, oh shit, what the hell is this? Like I don't understand something. But maybe people want to work towards understanding. And with the Fool, they want to start something new. They want to take a chance at something. Maybe they want to take a chance at love. I don't know. Maybe they want to take a chance at doing something that they're very creative with, that maybe they didn't think would make them money. But I'm sorry, and I'm stuffy. I feel so stuffy. Something that you say makes them feel as if they can do anything. That's what you make people feel. Tattoos could also be significant. If this is work, the contract is the Lovers, the choice to, do something. So your boss chose to bring you in, wasn't really sure about your capabilities in terms of being able to handle what they had going on. But then you came in there and you made the shit look like nothing. You made it look like it was child's play. And it was better than they could have ever expected. We don't have any cards out here yet. All right, we're going to get some cards from here. And then we'll get some cards from What's Gossip. Seven of Swords with the King of Cups. And we saw those two. For some people, this could be someone with the Four of Cups at the bottom. Someone from your past who learned a difficult lesson with regard to commitment and love. This person could feel as if they missed a chance, or they were given an opportunity that they didn't pay attention to. And now this person is in to me, it's learning a lesson. Well, this person now, if it didn't work for you in the past, this person feels as if they still want to take the chance, if not with you, with someone else. This strategizing with the Seven of Swords, this could be someone, this is like, in this particular card, I remember in the deck it said taking only what you need. So, not taking anything extra, not depleting someone of their energy. So this is someone who will be emotionally intelligent enough to know that although they want you, they don't want to fuck you over. They don't want to mess you up any more than they may have done in the past. So it's like, you're gonna chuck this up to a loss, a lesson. And this is the past energy with the Hierophant learning a lesson. So, what else? Creating balance. Taking that energy and alchemizing it. So that, again, not bitter, understanding of self. Ironically, both of these cards are major arcana sitting in the middle. This energy of balance. And this is the energy of knowing thyself, the inner working of oneself. Understanding that they don't want to hurt someone else with their energy, with their manipulations or their behaviors. When I see depending upon what the energy is, the high priestess coming out with the magician, it gives me the energy of, I know like the high priestess is supposed to be paired with the Hierophant, but the Hierophant gives me such a, like an older person energy. The high priestess and the magician gives me like a young couple. Both very spiritually inclined. Both very magical, organically. So you don't have to try, it's just there. So this would be someone who's very intuitive, but doesn't even really know what an intuition is. But they just follow their gut. They do what makes them feel good. Or they do what doesn't convict their spirit. So that's a way of following your intuition. Your spirit, if you feel convicted, that means that's a path that maybe you shouldn't take. A decision maybe you shouldn't make. Or at the very least, give it a second thought. Because that feeling is there to let you know, is to warn you of something. So, yeah. So these two together gives me the energy of, even with this, with the Knight of Wands. It's like, being young, being, what is this? I don't know what I want to say. This is like living in the moment, enjoying the energy. Oh shit. And these are all majors right here. Enjoying each other's company, enjoying the moment. Like enjoying life, carefree. Maybe this is like a magical couple. I don't know. All right. I don't even know what I'm saying now at this point. This is like, this reading is all over the place. The last card. Look, the Hierophant came back out. New beginnings. Look, after a long period. The Ace of Wands. We have the confusion. We have the Two of Cups. We have the King of Swords. And then the Fool again. Like I can't. Somebody knows that they really messed up a situation or a connection with someone who was truthful to them. Someone who was honest with them. Someone who at one point didn't close their heart off from this person. You don't feel that this person was a wish fulfillment. Look, a wish fulfillment. This is the Page of Cups. This is when fake pigs fly. This person wanting to dip their hand. This is when pigs fly. We saw the Ace of Cups. And this person, the Ace of Cups is that initial, I want to be with you, I love you, let's get this, let's get things popping. And then this Page of Cups is, all right, I fucked up, or we fucked up along the way. I want to restart. And restart with who? Someone who this person perceives now as this Empress energy, who is successful, who they recognize and they see for everything that they've done, everything that they've been through. 6-6 is significant. 3-6-6 is significant. The 9 at the bottom is significant. Que no quiero siete no quieras. It makes me want to cry, because this particular energy makes me feel as if, again, for some people, whether this is love, this is business, whatever it is that you do, someone loves it. They had an opportunity to have it before, whether it was work, or whether it was love, friendship, family. They had that opportunity and they fucked it up. 4 cups. And now they recognize the beauty, which is you. The Ace of Pentacles, the Temperance energy, the High Priestess, this falling again, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands next to the Hierophant. Like, this is, I think of you religiously. So you have some people who are finding this information out, and this is the energy that they're in because they fucked up. Because they didn't offer you what they should have. They kept something behind this gate. This person or this group of people still are wishing and hoping. With the King of Cups, his eyes closed. He wants to put his hand in the cup. Like he wants to call, or she wants to call. They want to text. They want to come by. They want to run into you. By chance, with the Temperance, 2 things coming together. When they come together, they alchemize and make harmony. This person wants to meet up with you and make harmony. They wish for this. Maybe they pray for it. But I think they'll ultimately realize that this is a lesson that needs to be learned. There are not a lot of harsh cards out here. But then there are some people who have learned this lesson, who maybe even realize that this relationship was a catalyst for the way they engage in the future with this change. The Hangman and the Fool. It's like taking a leap of faith with this new enlightenment. You see the light coming from this person's head about love, about commitment, about connection. The next, if I ever fall in love again, not that she'll be just like you, but if I ever fall in love again, like I'll know how to be a different person, basically is what I'm trying to say. I'll know how to be the better version of myself. I'll know how to appreciate what it is that I have. And that's it, yeah. Because this right here is like magical shit, if I'm going to be honest. It really is. It gives that, with this gives like someone's wish fulfillment. And someone didn't appreciate it while there was with the 3 of Cups. Now it's gone, it's moved away. And someone is reminiscing on 3 of Cups, the friendship, the family, the people that you break bread with, the people you had a good time with, the people you worked with the fucking Emperor. The Emperor is the one feeling the burdens. So this is a person who didn't take action, who allowed something to move away. All right, I'm going to get some letters. I didn't call out any signs, really, so... And you saw the Emperor and the Empress finally show up because now someone is ready. It's the right place, the right time. But is it really the right time? For some people, it might be the right time. With the Page of Cups coming out, when I told you it's like a restarting, for some people it will be. Look, this person is running to this Queen of Pentacles. This is, I want to make you my wife. I see you now. So some people will be able to have that chance. I think a lot of people, this is more like a karmic lesson. And maybe it wasn't supposed to work out. Maybe you were introduced to each other to teach each other the lessons you needed. And although the energy felt intense and it felt maybe real to some degree, maybe it was for you to feel, to know that that type of love is out there. That this just wasn't the person for you. The Star with the Hangman, Aquarius and Pisces. This is healing. This is the like the attachment to something greater than yourself. This is the attachment or the connection. Let's not say attachment. The connection to understanding that this is greater than you. This is bigger than you. In this movie of your life, in this portion of the movie, in this book, whatever you want to call it. This person or you two were meant to come together to create this lesson and then shine your light brighter elsewhere. Why are we doing this? Somebody wants to put in the work, though. It's like, I choose you. Look, yes, I choose you. Yes, the devil's at the bottom. Yo, this was a lot of shit. Look at this. Oh, shit. Look at, these are all major arcanas. The devil, the moon, the Hierophant, the hermit energy. This is seeing if you can still be tempted, being tested, where your heart is, where your emotions are. Somebody wanted to give up a lot to get this newness back. Connections are significant. Someone connecting the dots, connecting the energy. It's like understanding that this is what makes you happy. Understanding that, damn, this person really, you know, this person was really here, putting in the work, putting in the effort, putting in the time, the love, the passion into whatever this project or relationship was. Is this little Dirk? Yes, it is. Look at you, Tamika. Queen Naja could be significant. This is lied to me. Someone could be lying to you. $5 years could be significant. Oh, the twerking. Oh, the twerking. Oh, we did say locks. This guy has locks. The color blonde could be significant. Maybe someone wears blonde extensions or wigs. All right, that's a lot. Need, restriction, resistance, survival, agreements. Something about an agreement is significant. We have the letter P is significant. Something about movement and loyalty with regard to the letter P. Something about a friendship and resistance with the letter P. Someone who wants to turn their grief into joy. So a friend wanting to turn grief into joy. Trying to liberate themselves of guilt or fear. We have mystery, fortune, chance, mysticism, and unknown. So someone is feeling guilty, a friend, or someone who provided assistance to someone is feeling guilty, feeling fearful. A mystery, something that they did in the dark with the moon energy that we saw earlier. The number 8 is significant. Something about the letter 8, the number 8 and the mystery or fortune. Something about the unknown with the letter 8. The number 8. Something about 8D. The 8th dimension could be significant. Something about 8 penises could be significant. 8D. I see the D. We already know that I say D. The D. Well, maybe you don't know. But out the D. Something about the mystery of 8Ds. Or fortune. Someone got a fortune from 8Ds. Like a gold digger. A black widow energy. We got PD here. So something about the police department. Something about a friend in the police department. Loyalty. A police dog. Could be significant. A sniffing dog, right? They sniff for death. They sniff for drugs. So something about that could be significant. A police dog could be giving someone assistance. Like something about the airport could be significant. Something about the police department. And DP. DP. What is DP? I don't know. The number 2. Should we do this? Yes. The number 2 is significant. Because I like that PD is there at the... It means something. 2 exes could be significant. 2 ex-friends could be significant. 2 ex-people who are loyal to you. 2 exes that are animals. 2 exes that are animals and you need the PD. Something about a restraining order could be significant. With fear and grief. You could feel fear and grief because you're, like, if someone is stalking you and shit, you're like, oh my God. You're afraid to go to work. You're afraid to go to the gym. You're afraid to go to home. You're afraid to hang out with your friends because you don't know what is coming next. We have light energy. Revelation of a truth hidden in the shadows. This truth could deal with a friend, something about the police department. This truth has someone in a death grip with the fear and the guilt and grief. The revelation of this hidden truth has been a mystery. 8 Ds. 8 days could be a mystery. Or the 8th of a month could be significant. The 8th month, August. Or the 8th of a month could be significant. 28 or 82. But we got 2 X's. PX, XP. Isn't XP like the XP points? Extra points. Somebody's getting extra points for maybe revealing a truth. So someone has a truth about an ex and about a friend or some type of assistance someone received. Maybe someone received assistance from the police department, a restraining order, like I said, or with the revelation of truth, something about someone in the police department could be something that is coming to light, something that was unknown. Not necessarily a mystery, but unknown. It gives the energy of someone. If this is someone who works in the police department, this is someone who is like right under the radar. You wouldn't even think about this person as I was saying a killer. That's not what I wanted to say. But something about that is significant. I just realized the cards that we used are the same color as that fan that I just got. Someone's mother is significant. A passed on loved one. Maybe someone's mom is their guardian angel. Could be someone's dad too. Or someone who's just very much loves someone is significant. So something is significant about the letter B with this truth. The letter B, BX. Something about a box, BOX. So the O is what's being revealed. Or maybe whatever is in this box that's being revealed. It's like Pandora's box. It's going to have people saying O. Like, oh shit. Something about OD. Someone OD'd. Or an OD is significant. A P.O. box could also be significant. Maybe 2 boxes. Maybe 2 X's are in the box. It also makes me think of like a time capsule where, you know, you put something in the ground or in whatever, and then you take it out however many years later. So something being taken out of the ground many years later could be significant. Maybe 28 years could be significant. 2 or 8. Maybe 82. Can you get any type of, I don't know. Maybe someone is 82. The number 1 is significant. So we have 18 or 81, 21 or 12, 218, 128, 821, you know, it's a bunch of those. Mix it up however you need to. Oh, B12. Something about an X-ray. An X-ray reveals something. Somebody needs B12 in their diet. An X-ray could reveal something. The letter H is significant. A DH, HD. HD is high definition. Oh, excuse me. This is another. Oh, this is Joe. All the things your man won't do. Oh shit. Somebody wants to get with ya. The name Joe could be significant. This is what kind of man would treat his woman so cold? Maybe somebody with the letter D or H in their name, B or P in their name. Oh, BP. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Something about peanut butter and jelly is significant. The chicken pox could be significant, or pox. A pod, and getting a storage unit is significant. What the hell was that? The storage unit is significant. Something about someone's ear is significant. Someone's ear to the streets. Someone is listening or hearing something. HP, something about a computer or a processing unit is significant. I was about to pick these up and shuffle them. Somebody wants to heal a relationship. Heals relationships, spiritual family. So someone's ex wants to heal a relationship. Maybe with their own family, or maybe with their ex's family. Maybe, whatever this revelation of this truth is about an ex, somebody is going to need to heal something with their family or their ex's family. And there's grief, fear, and guilt associated with this ex and this family. 2P, P2. 2 P's, 2 X's, and 2 P's. I don't know. Someone's desire. So this ex's desire is being revealed. The ex, maybe the ex and their friend's desire. Or show me to the subway, I'll go down. Maybe something about the subway going down. Someone going down in the subway. Something went down in the subway. You think of friends and you think of ex and desire and heals relationships. Something about a fight in the subway could be significant. That could be why someone needs a restraining order from the PD. Because somebody out here going wild, acting crazy. This could be the letter H. This person with the letter H. Oh no. Oh shit. HP and HD. High definition Hewlett Packard. HD could also mean something to you, or HP can mean something to you. But the colors are similar. High definition has to do something to do with the letter 8. So there's a lot of details or a lot of things to be seen with regard to the letter 8. PH, that could be a physician, somebody, or a phone. A PhD, a doctor. So 2 doctors are significant. 2 doctors, PH. Someone's pH balance is significant. A lot of D's. Get the no. I don't know. Maybe that's what's coming out of Pandora's box. Someone has had a lot of D's. Someone's pH balance is. Get no. I'm not even going to try to. Someone doesn't take care of their body like they should. And I'm not even talking in terms of cleaning it and showering and all that good stuff. I'm talking about like even with spiritual health. Engaging in activities with people who don't deserve your body. It's significant. The letter N is significant. HN. BXN. Something in the box with the letter N. N1. Something about a virus is significant. Maybe a virus on someone's computer. be in Barnes and Nobles. Something about corrupted information. But it doesn't matter if the HP isn't working, because with Barnes and Nobles, those are hard copies. Those are books. Those are information that is written in books, something you can see in the black and white. So maybe there's a information in the box, written information in the box. The name Hannah could be significant. Dan or Daniel could be significant. In the box, let's say like this would be the box, right? Because we have the BX here. So this all right here would be the box. So in this box is a mystery, something that people don't know. And in this box, there was grief and fear and guilt associated with it. Something to do, and with this movement, we talked about the police department. So this could be someone who worked in law enforcement. This could be someone who passed away from law enforcement, and this is their grave. Something else that's in that box has to do with this desire. And these initials are significant. HNNH. What is that? New Hampshire? New Hampshire is significant. Knoxville could be significant. Courage. So we have courage. Courage with the number 1. So the number 1 would denote, did a first place, or like you are the one. It could be in terms of like the chosen. And I don't like saying the chosen ones, because I think you choose to be chosen. And not even in that way. You make the choice to do. You make the hard choices. You live in this energy here. In the light energy. And knowledge, purity, healing, guidance, life creation. The light energy could also speak to a spirit. A spirit in the box. This has to do with someone who's passed on. Life-giving power. Whatever is in this box is going to bring somebody hope and spiritual fulfillment, life-bringing power. It almost makes you feel like Pandora's box. When you open it up and then this light just comes out of it, this energy. Or someone could feel boxed in terms of their spiritual energy. Because of some type of grief, they feel like they can't grow. Maybe it's like some type of mystery that needs to be solved. A catalyst event in someone's life is significant. The letter A, we have ban, we have Dan, dab, hand with Hannah. Something about something happened. Pan. The DA, look, the police department and district attorney. Interesting. So what is the DA talking about? The DA is involved with this mystery. This mystery involves the number 8, number 1, or the 18. There's a D in between the H and the A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Oh, it's the number 8. H equals 8. 88. 188. 818. 881. And this is 1188. I don't know. 1988 could be significant. November could be significant. Just 1-1. Something about the DA is winning a case. Something to do with someone's child's father, the baby daddy. Oh. This person had 8 Ds, but the baby daddy is not in brown. So maybe this is not, the mystery has to do with the baby daddy, the child's father, something about Ben. And this made me think of more like Ben Aladdin, because that's, right? His name was spelled B-I-N. Or the bin in like a store could be significant. A bin. A garbage bin could be significant with the mystery and the revelation of a truth. Something that was in a box. A garbage bin would be a box. Like the big, you know, not a, it's rectangular, not square. But nonetheless, something about a garbage bin is significant. Benjamin could be significant. Something about electricity, something about time, something about a key to something. Lightning. Someone is taking the courage to ban something, someone from somewhere. I don't know. A1 credit could be significant. Creative pursuits, hobbies, reevaluate goals, feeling grateful. So someone's desire is to feel grateful, or someone feels grateful because of this revelation of a truth that was a mystery. Now it's like, although something may hurt with this energy here, but we know the truth now. We know the truth now. It's over. Something is over. The letter HD. Something is over because something can be seen clearly. We see the details. We see everything now. The letter L. Someone feels like they're taking a loss. Something hurts. It's bittersweet. Los Angeles could be significant. Someone could be hurting in Los Angeles. Those letters match. A Xanax could be significant. Someone is taking a loss or learning a lesson because of the information found in books, or the information found in a book or in a letter, something that is written. Bookmarks could also be significant. Phoenix is significant. Year ending, harvest beginning, abundance, learning. Under Barnes and Noble, there was a mystery. Now this information is available. Now there's an ending because we're learning something. Maybe learning about someone's courage. The DA has all the information. Or they have the information that they need. All right, 2 more, and then we'll be out of here. Revelation, vision, signs, insight, communication. There's communication about this information that someone knows. This communication could be in a court case. This mystery, like I said, could involve a fallen police officer. Someone's apartment number could be A1, 1A, 1B. Something about someone's bachelor's degree is significant. That's so many. All right. There's nothing on either side. I do want to see what this one is, though. A Taurus. And is Taurus in April? April, May. Yes. So a Taurus, April Taurus could be significant, or something could be significant about Thursday, or something is significant about a Taurus in April. And the letter R is significant since we saw that. All right. Something about extra large is significant. Someone could have gained weight because of some type of ending or some type of pain or fear that they've been going through. We have 111. Look, this is 1-1, and now we have the other one. The intuition encourages you to keep following your spirit. You are on the right path. Just listen to your gut and your heart. With these communications, make sure you are taking this information with discernment. Dang. All right, I'm just going to put them all over here. The number 7 is significant. 7A, A7, 117. So January 17th or April 11th. But I was going to say July 11th. 711. So that those numbers are very significant. The 7s and the 11. I've had 711 for so long. Since last year, it keeps coming up. Even the 7s. I was looking at some stuff today, and I went into the comments, and it was 77 comments. And then I went to another video, and it was 477 comments. And then when I went into another video, it was 277. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? So those numbers could be significant for you. December 7th could be significant. December 17th. December 27th. December 28th. December 10th. The letter V is significant. Virginia. Something about the 1 is in Virginia. Or the 17th in Virginia is significant. Something about Ave. Someone could live on an avenue. Someone could have ADHD. Keith Sweat is playing. The name Keith could be significant. Somebody always begging. That's what they said about Keith Sweat. I'll give all my love to you. Number 16 could be significant. 85 million views. Did you know 454 could also be significant. The letter T is significant, so something is going to be on the TV. Or Vermont could be significant. DT, a detective. A DT. What was that? Oh my God. Slick Rick. The name Rick is significant. Someone could be slick. Their mouth is slick. But what was the name of that song? Something about the cop started acting erratic. Something about the detective and someone being, I don't know. It seems like a very hostile arrest. And not on the detective's part, but on the person who doesn't want to be taken on their part. Someone could sleep with a lot of detectives. 8 detectives are on taking care of a mystery or uncovering a mystery. Something about TD Jakes. A pastor could be significant. A church that is kind of, it's a mega church. I'm thinking more along the lines of being involved in a church group that is not of the best caliber. It doesn't stand for everything that it should stand for. Something about a date in December is significant. The 7th or the 8th, 17th or the 18th. 11 could be significant too. The moon, emotions, something about, you hear the birds, something about a Monday is significant. Something is significant about a mother and their child. And someone is very emotional. The moon dictates our emotions. It goes with the tides. Our emotions roll with the tides. So on certain moon cycles, they can get a little erratic. And also depending upon what's going on in the other planetary alignments. But something about a mom is significant. Or we saw the moon earlier. Something being hidden. A date in December, a detective. Something about, we said a couple. A mother and a child could be the couple. The letter I is significant. Louisiana is also significant. NOLA. We don't have the O. NOLA. New Orleans is significant. NOLA. NOLA. LI. That's the Long Island. Something about Long Island or the Long Island Railroad. Something about live or Olivia or alive. 7 and alive. 7 and alive? I don't know, but Livia is significant. Olivia. Olivio. Get there, not fear that. And look. 777. Sevens and ones. The inner strength. Release all fear, be strong at heart, and look forward to the future with excitement. Something good is happening for somebody. Something really good. Something about AI is significant. Communication with AI. ChatGPT. Maybe somebody was trying to get away with a red rum. Red rum. Pennsylvania is also significant. My stomach is about to growl, and I ate some oatmeal. So I'm going to need to go fill my belly. Hawaii could be significant. I think we said New Hampshire, but we'll say that again. Or DA, DT, PD. Yeah. Something about PIX, P-I-X, or pixels could be significant. We have 17, 18, 12, 21, 81, 71, 28, 21, 27, 72, 71, 78, 87, 82, 81. And then we have 10. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for your assistance. Something about paying attention in terms of AI. AI is here in between your intuition and communication. So be mindful of what people are sending you, because someone could be trying to promote a false narrative. So yeah, 7th Ave could also be significant. All right, I'm going to go 18th Ave also. Sorry. All right, I'm out of here. I love you. Bye.